On OSRC News at 7, Adami takes oath of office as Ondo Deputy Governor, pledges commitment to mandate. Ondo State Government earmarks 1.25 billion naira to support UNIMED. Governor Ayedatiwa solicits votes for APC candidates in Saturday's by-election. Oyo government reopens 23 schools short over land dispute. And from the foreign scene, fear grips Haiti over gang war.
Call was to the function, particular industries, laws of the gathered for inauguration of Mr. Olayide Adelami as the Deputy Governor of Ondo State. The Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa at the of the ceremony line the business day is the oath of office taken by Mr. Adelami assisted by the Chief Judge.
Olayide Adelami do solemnly and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria and that
who new deputy to prosper stable affirming the new era in the state.
In accordance with our desire to serve the people better, we are bringing on board a gentleman of stellar quality, impeccable character, and rich administrative acumen as Deputy Governor, Dr. Olayide Adelami, and ecstasy and jubilation which greeted the recent appointment across the state are a testimony that we have made very right choice. This is a clear challenge for you, the new Deputy Governor, to handle your portfolio in a manner to sustain this euphoria. Because it's often said, it is easier getting to the top than to remain at the top. It is our expectation that you will buy ideas and new drive to support this administration in consolidating our legacy projects, building a sustainable socio-economic base as encapsulated in our Redeem agenda, and pilot the politics of the state to a higher level of humility, justice, harmony as we serve the citizens.
Who highlight recent during site signs of police among others
ground running in order bequeathed to us by our late leader and former governor. Within the short span of barely 1 month of assumption of office, our scorecard has shown that the people of Ondo State are pleased with our various policies and actions so far. Apart from accelerating the preparation of the 2024 budget of the state, which are signed into law at a time when hopes of its possibility were glooming. We also flagged off the payment of 1.2 billion gratuity to pensioners. We have ordered all contractors back to sites and construction works are ongoing across the state. We have also been able to restore the confidence of the public service and the generality of the people through various public engagements touching on their humanity.
Ayedatiwa noted that the dissolution of the State Executive Council was in good faith to minimize unnecessary distractions in government as it prepares for governorship poll. In his acceptance speech, the Deputy Governor, Olayide Adelami, who thanked God for the grace, appreciated Governor Ayedatiwa for the opportunity to serve.
I hereby wholeheartedly accept to be your deputy, and my loyalty to you will be total. I'm here to join hands with Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa to serve you and ensure that lives are made more meaningful for you in all cases. I will make available a wealth of experience in both public and private sector for the transformation of our dear Sunshine State.
He promised loyalty to the governor and pledged to add value to governance for abundant life for the people. Adelami urged more support of the people for the present administration towards achieving impactful governance at all levels.
whose visions, passions, and commitments have contributed in no small measure to position the institution for the Ayedatiwa, who assured residents of the area of the sustainability of dividends of good governance, appreciated the support of the royal fathers for his administration. APC chairman in the state, Adetime, said the importance of the party's victory cannot be defined. Assured the governor of the support for the candidate of the party. Meanwhile, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has commenced the distribution of election materials for the upcoming by-elections in Akoko Northeast and Akoko Northwest. Representatives from various political parties in the state gathered to inspect the materials at the INEC head office in Accra, the Edo State capital. INEC Commissioner supervising Ondo, Oyo, and Osun states, Professor Kunle Ajayi, along with the commission were present at the venue. The by-election comes up this Saturday.
Just days to the by-election in Akoko North-East, Akoko North-West Federal Constituency, Independent National Electoral Commission invited all the stakeholders, including political parties, to inspect sensitive materials for the exercise, as announced by the Admin Secretary of INEC in the state, Biodun Amosun. 74,564 voters are eligible to vote at 170 polling units in Akoko Northwest, while 71,191 are expected to perform their civic rights at the 159 polling units in Akoko Northeast local government areas of the state.
So basically, we are just bashing into world area basis, but we are going to bash the result sheet into 23 residential area in the local government involved in this election. We have concluded the activity at the state level.
The INEC National Commissioner supervising Ondo, Ogun, and Osun, Professor Kunle Ajayi, while addressing the gathering, assured stakeholders that the Commission is transparent in conducting the exercise, expecting the political parties.
We are transparent in everything that we are doing, and that we are inclusive in everything that we are doing. We need to carry along all stakeholders. Political parties are very, very important as far as elections are concerned. Therefore, we have invited all the political parties taking part in the election coming up on Saturday, so that they can witness what we have, to know whether they are correct in terms of quantity, and to ensure that no ward, no polling unit is left out.
State Resident Electoral Commissioner Oluwatoyin Babalola confirmed that INEC have received adequate training and are properly equipped for task, stressing that Riot Act has been read to all staff participating in the election.
Even though the election is still on Saturday, we went to the two local governments to check the level of preparedness, and we are very impressed with what we met on ground. I can assure you, by Saturday, we will meet your expectation on election day by the special grace of God.
Reacting, representative of People's Democratic Party, Kennedy Perete, commended the exercise, saying the numbers tallied with the announced numbers and called for transparency as the preparations towards the election continues.
You have done your own part of it. It's unlikely that the REC or even the National Commissioner will be in all the polling units in this particular election. Right now, the electoral officers will now take responsibility from the Akure office here to their local governments and then to the polling units. So let it be that this command structure will have this level of transparency. Because if at any point there is a break, any compromise to this system, then all these efforts will be in futility.
The sensitive materials are expected to get to the two local governments latest by Thursday, where the election will take place on Saturday. OSRC News.
Ahead of that by-election on Saturday into the vacant seats at the House of Representatives for Akoko Northeast and Akoko Northwest Federal Constituency, Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has charged residents of the area to vote massively for the candidate of the Golden All Progressives Congress APC, Ife Ehindero. The governor will canvass votes in the Career Akoko headquarters of Akoko Northeast. Of the parties cannot be quantified.
ó lè máa mú wá lásìkò ìyẹn ní ibẹ̀ yẹn fi ṣòfò àdéhùn á wò pé ẹgbẹ́ wa ló níbẹ̀ ọmọ APC ní Bùnmi Túnjí Òjó ipò tẹ̀lẹ̀ ti fún ẹgbẹ́ wa kò wá ní dáa fẹ́gbẹ́ mi tún wá gbà lọ́wọ́ wa APC ni wá APC ni Bùnmi Túnjí Òjó ọmọ yín APC dẹ̀ ni èmi náà tí mo wà lórí ipò gómìnà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo lọ́wọ́ APC náà ni president wa ẹ̀rí pé gbogbo ẹ̀ ó lọ́pọ̀ tí ìjọba tó wà lókè Àbújá ẹ̀kọ́ ló tún wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ wa l'Ondo State ó máa ń jẹ́ kó rọrùn kí àwọn ìlú tó bá wà lábẹ́ wa tí aṣojú wọn bá jẹ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ yẹn á lè rẹ́nu fi sọ̀rọ̀ tó máa fẹ̀yìntì tó máa yà sí lásìkò á lè jẹ́ kó mú èrè òṣèlú délé lásìkò ìyẹn la fi wá bá yín pé ọmọ tí a fà kalẹ̀ yìí ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ wa APC ìyẹn Ìfẹ́ Èyídẹ̀rọ̀ kí ẹ má jẹ́ kójú ti ẹgbẹ́ wa ẹ̀yin lẹ́nu ìlú àwa tọrọ ni pé kẹ́ bá wa bá àwọn ọmọ ìlú sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n lè bá wa di ìbò fún ẹgbẹ́ wa àti fún arákùnrin wa ìbò tí ẹ dì fún wa yìí ẹgbẹ́ wa lẹ́ ń dì fún o torí orúkọ ẹ̀gbọ́n ò ní sínú bálọ̀tì jọ yẹn APC ló wà ń bẹ̀ ìjọba tó dẹ̀ múnádóko ní ìjọba APC tó wà ní Àbújá tó tún wà ní Àkúrẹ́ bí tí ẹ bá dì fún wa inú wa dùn o nínú wa dùn ẹ̀mí la wá bẹ̀ yìí.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa there leading other APC chieftains and members to canvass votes for Mr. Ife Ehindero, the party's candidate in the Saturday by-election. That seat, the Akoko Northeast and Northwest Federal Constituency seat at the House of Representatives, became vacant following the resignation of Mr. Bùnmi Túnjí Òjó, who is now the Minister of Interior. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, has appointed Amina Divine Arong as the new national woman leader of the party, 4 months after the death of Stella Efa Atoy, who previously held that position. PDP spokesman Dave Olumarba said in a statement that the PDP notes with satisfaction Arong's long-standing commitment to the growth of the party, particularly her leading roles in the mobilization of several party women and youth groups at various levels, as well as in the conduct of party processes. Several as a diplomat, bank, finance, the BSc in account, According to DP spokesman, Awu will serve out the term of the party's lead woman leader. The party in the statement challenged her to deploy a capacity and experience in working with other members of the National Working Committee for the continuing stability, growth and success of the party. We're going to take a break now on the news at 7. We'll be back with more stories. Stay safe.